Welcome, chapter members, to this month's edition of Merit News, your source for the latest updates, insights, and industry news. Congratulations to our Eastern Pennsylvania chapter member projects recognized at this year's ABC National Excellence in Construction Award ceremony held in Salt Lake City. Honored this year were Clover, Myco Mechanical, and Worth & Company for their outstanding work and commitment to excellence.
Lehigh Clayton Hall project was a renovation of one of their original buildings on campus. The original portion of it was built in the 1860s with an addition going in the 1950s. The reason for the project is because the infrastructure to the building was failing. Faculty and students needed an updated place for them to do all their activities. In this building, it includes 5 kitchens, including a pub, as well as some administration offices and student lounges. Now they have great restaurants to go to. There's a ton of space within the building for them to find little nooks for them to go study in. The bell tower was actually turned into little hidden lounges for them to go study and hang out in. To get this renovated and back up to modern era, it meant a lot to the college and to the students.
The USDA Labs project was a Level 3 biosafety laboratory located in the heart of Penn State University. The building's age as well as size constraints contributed to a lot of the issues with getting the new HVAC and plumbing systems incorporated into the building. The building also had to have new medical gas as well as a new state-of-the-art exhaust system to facilitate its new laboratory equipment. The building's constraints were actually alleviated by our BDC department constructing a Revit model. In that Revit model, we were able to assign locations, reassign locations, that is, to all of the different items that we had to place in the ceiling and make them accessible to the end user. That building, in its beginning stages, had a lot of problems with scheduling, and our BDC team's ability to navigate through that model was able to help with the overall schedule and making sure that we could hit duration dates, as well as make sure that everything was usable. Some of the things that we hit, we were really unforeseen. Going through the project, our on-site team was able to interact with the inter-office team using the model to recreate what they could see versus what we could see through the 3D scans. So multiple scans had to be taken. We were able to do a lot of prefabrication, and prefabrication led to less on-site labor. And as with a building with those kind of size constraints, not only did we have the lack of labor for each building, but it was hard to get that many people into one location at that one given time. At the end of the day, we're proud to say that we were able to be part of such a project at Penn State, and we're hopeful that it continues to be successful for its end user. Hopefully we can do something like this similar on other universities.
The ABC National Eagle Award is the highest honor in the Excellence in Construction program, recognizing the nation's most outstanding construction projects. It celebrates excellence in quality, safety, innovation, and project management. Only one project per category and contract value earns the Eagle Award, requiring at least 80% of all judging criteria. Judging evaluates complexity, scheduling, technical expertise, and owner satisfaction.
So 1001 gave us the ability to showcase our innovative approach and commitment to our customers, clients' complex projects. It was a 15-story cold form, prefabricated light gauge, metal framed luxury apartment complex located at the corner of Broad Street and Washington Avenue in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It consisted of over 3,400 prefabricated wall panels, which equaled 742,000 square feet of wall. The project started 12 months prior to actual construction beginning, with our design team working closely with the architects, engineers, owners, and HVAC MEP trades through our leadership in BIM design and coordination. That process is a key component to a successful project because it actually finds and eliminates any conflicts and errors in a virtual world prior to construction happening, which reduces time and delays, cost overruns, change orders on the project. Once the design's completed, went into our custom prefabrication shop, utilizing 2 simultaneously running roll form machines, which take coil sheet good metal and converts it into the structural components, studs, tracks, angles, pour stops, etc. for the building. And that's assembled, loaded onto trailers, and then shipped to the building once it's ready to go vertical. Clover designed, constructed, engineered, tested, and patented a lifting assembly rig to be able to install complete room assemblies of the decking system in one crane pick. Clover also installed the precast concrete structures for the rooftop pool, which consisted of over 370 custom features with a total weight of 216,000. Each component was unique in size and shape, which required its own unique rigging for each component. A testament to the ABC apprenticeship program, we trained over 10,000 on-the-job training hours with our apprentices on the project. Our project manager for the project is a past graduate of the apprenticeship program, and 2 of our on-the-job site foremen, which of the 3, 2 of them were national ABC Excellence in Construction Craft winners. 1001 showcased Clover's commitment to provide innovative solutions to our clients' most complex projects.
We're proud to share that our chapter was recognized at ABC Nationals Convention with the Superior Contractor Percent Award.
Chapter members connected with future industry talent at Central Monco Technical High School's career fair.
Out here at the job fair for ABC, it's been an incredible morning. Students coming in to meet us. They've been very professional. They've had their resumes. I'd say we had a good turnout.
It was a great turnout at Central Monco today. All of the trade students, everyone was open energy, great eye contact. I got my stack of resumes, so I'm excited to get in touch with everyone and hire some new future members for Worthing Company.
So we have a plethora of resumes today from students, qualified students who we look forward to working with. This was a great turnout. What do you think, Brent?
I had a ton of people asking great questions. A couple of hundred came through today. It's been a great turnout.
It was perfect. All of the students had excellent questions. They were very informative, very engaging. I enjoyed it a lot. We got a lot of good resumes, and I appreciate the time to come out here and engage with the students.
The kids have been very respectful, engaging, really interested to find out what we do, and they have been a great group of kids.
Women in construction were recognized today.
ABC continues to support its members by building a strong workforce pipeline, helping meet today's demand and tomorrow's opportunity. Visit the chapter's website at abcspa.org or contact us at 610-279-6666 to get involved.
In the Lehigh Valley, chapter members came together for a dynamic panel discussion, tackling the challenges shaping the regional construction market and exploring how ABC is helping drive solutions.
The number one thing that came up in our panel discussion today was the importance of relationships and how big it is when you're going through macroeconomic downturns or backlogs are low. How important it is to have folks that you know that trust you, that you have good existing contacts with, that you can lean on in those times. And you have continued business coming through from people that will choose you over the lowest responsible bidder because they know that you're going to deliver the product at the end of the day that they need. And ABC, what it does at its core is it's networking, it's opportunities to get to know people both on a personal and professional level so that when those times come, you have that relationship built. And that's what ABC does better than any other chapter.
And I'm asking members to step up, get involved in the apprenticeship training, get involved in all committees that we have from safety to membership, and get involved in PAC, political action committees. We need members to be able to pass on some of that money that they have, that they've made, that they've earned to work hard so that we can have our government agencies and all the people in the legislative be able to understand what our message is, what our story is, what we do at ABC, because we do a lot of great things at ABC, but we can't do it without your PAC donation or FEA. Whatever it is, we need your help. So at ABC, we train, we educate, and we also need some money to make things be able to be viable for all of us.
The Lehigh Valley's been a growing industry lately. We do have many hurdles as far as dealing with responsible contractor ordinances, but ABC has been a big supporter of making sure that these ordinances are shut down when they start so that everybody has the same playing field and is able to bid work and be awarded work that's based upon their qualifications. This is something I feel ABC excels in, making sure that we have qualified candidates, we are qualified contractors, we're safe, and we're also making sure we're training the future generations of construction workers.
I would love to say that it's exposure and business development, but it's really being able to learn about myself more and being more confident, being able to provide something that may or may not provide an impact for others, just like today. Being in a room of professionals, being in a room of industry folks, and being able to have the opportunity to be heard, to listen to, and be seen is very important. And ABC has given me so many professional and personal development tools by giving me the opportunity to be involved.
Hi there, Marissa Bankert, President and CEO of ABC Eastern PA, coming to talk to you a little bit about our OSHA Alliance. This is a direct connection with OSHA that helps you, your employees, and our entire industry continue to stay safe. The OSHA Alliance is a great opportunity for us to have a seat at the table. What do I mean by that? We're directly connected with OSHA, and we are giving them information about what it actually means to be a part of the construction industry. We're listening to them on their emphasis program. We're making sure that our members have direct access to OSHA compliance staff and can ask key questions that help to keep our people safe on the job site and throughout their day. OSHA is a great partner to us, and while we know that some of the enforcement side can be a little bit scary, our representatives on the compliance side are here to help you with education. They want to make sure that you understand all of the things that it takes to have a safe operating procedure. We want to make sure that they understand what it is actually like on a job site and can help you navigate complicated questions. Our OSHA Alliance is a formal agreement between our organization and the Wilkes-Barre, Lehigh Valley, and Philadelphia offices that enable us to have direct access, ask key questions, and to get information at the speed of delivery that you need as a member of ABC Eastern PA. If you have a question about OSHA, any of the emphasis programs, or any of the programs that they have, please reach out to us. We'd love to connect you, and we want to make sure that you stay up to date on the ways to keep your workers safe.
National Apprenticeship Week, celebrated April 26th through May 2nd, highlights the impact of registered apprenticeship programs in building strong career pathways and supporting workforce development across the country. At ABC Eastern Pennsylvania, we're proud to recognize our apprentices, dedicated individuals gaining hands-on experience, developing critical skills, and advancing their careers in the construction industry. Since 2015, millions have participated in National Apprenticeship Week events, demonstrating the growing value of apprenticeship programs for both workers and employers. To our apprentices, thank you for your commitment, your hard work, and the role you play in building a stronger future.
Construction Safety Week returns this May, as ABC joins the industry in a nationwide call to action for safer job sites. Safety isn't just a priority, it's a core value.
You can be engaged in our purpose and transformational leadership around safety by engaging with the National Health and Safety Alliance, making a commitment to going on that journey to zero to incident injury free through filling out the STEP application, benchmarking yourself with that world-class safety management system, and helping us tell our story of commitment. But it also help you on your journey to becoming safer. At the end of the day, if ABC is recognized as the safest construction community in the country, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, that is a huge statement. That is a huge voice of the Merit shop.
If I had the secret sauce to help you become the contractor of choice, I would say this: start with STEP. Sounds kind of cliche, but the reality is, if you had a systematic approach to help reduce the incidents that happen on your job site by using leading indicator work, which is those measures, the things that you do before an individual gets hurt. Truth of the matter is, you can't afford not to get into STEP. And the reality is, it doesn't matter how big or how large or how small or how tiny your shop may be. The reality about STEP is it works everywhere. It's a way to transform your business and differentiate yourself from everybody else that says they're safe.
What began in 2014 with just over 40 companies has grown into a national movement. now backed by nearly 120 partners, with more than 900 companies engaging over 2.6 million people. Because at the end of the day, every worker deserves to go home safe, healthy, and fulfilled.
Thank you for the time that you've invested in our organization. Thank you for making sure that our construction industry is better because you are a participant in our organization. And thank you for all of the work that you do day in and day out to help grow our organization and our industry as a whole. You know, it's really interesting because when you join, what you do is you've made a choice. You've made a choice to invest in something that is about you as an organization, but is clearly much bigger than that. You made the choice to say, hey, I want to be a part of a national model of excellence. I want to be a part of something that helps our entire industry to be better. And I want to be the backbone of why it is that the construction industry is great, not just here in Eastern Pennsylvania, but throughout the entire nation. Thank you so much for your dedication to our chapter. We love having you as a member, and our team appreciates all that you do to show the industry that you serve that you're the very best.
This has been Merit News. Stay safe, and we'll see you next month.